Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we faced off against the mundane mights of the exceptional everyman, the normal type gym leader of Paldea, also known as Larry, the clearly overworked but hard-working office worker who's definitely earned the position he's been given, who's apparently also gotten some sort of job within the Pokemon League to boot, overall giving us quite a unique character experience in a world full of so many colorful personalities, just because of the fact that, well, he's literally just a normal guy. And honestly, every other gym leader we've ever met in any Pokemon, universe or game, whatever you want to say, has always been, they had some kind of, overarching character that's pushed them ever further. Well, Larry was literally just your everyday average Joe, which is actually pretty funny. And he actually had some pretty, normal Pokemon. Well, he is the normal gym, but I mean, he actually had some pretty normal Pokemon to boot with it. He had Dunsparce's evolution, which being Dunsparce, but the thing is Dunsparce is normally known as quite a normal Pokemon. So the thing is when you see an evolution for a Pokemon is like Dunsparce, and you see that it's just a little bit better than a normal Dunsparce being, Dunsparce being a secondary Dunsparce, merged to the end of it, since it's multi-segmented instead of your average Dunsparce. And then you had your Staraptor, although I always thought Staraptor was a pretty cool Pokemon, but it is basically one of the starting birds in one of the games. And then you also had Komala, which is basically just a koala, but the thing is Komala, for how it is, it's basically a pretty normal Pokemon, but the thing is it does have a pretty cool ability with the Comatose ability. But yeah, definitely an interesting gym. And we also found out who the champion was in the last one, being Geeta, which, honestly, I could see that coming, because she kind of gave me the air of kind of like Cynthia, as well as when Nemona was talking about her. She was very adamant on saying how cool of a person Geeta was. So, I definitely understand why Nemona was definitely, saying that, well, let's be honest here, Geeta was pretty cool, and I can say that. I can definitely agree to that one, just because of everything we've seen with Geeta. But, thing is like I promised in the last one, I did look into what our route should be for story. So there is a actual route to go now, which is good to know, because I've been doing this completely blind this entire time when it came to the route stuff. Because you can kind of guess for the 11 ones we've done, up till Medali, but the thing is after that you don't really have clues on any of these Victory Roads or Starfall Streets or even the Path of Legend stuffs. So thankfully, now we actually have a level guide. I don't know anything about what kind of Pokemon they're going to have, other than, obviously, we can see their typing. But the thing is I don't know anything, no spoilers for me, which is good. All I know is that we need to go to a certain area, and that's where we're going. Which is basically what we've been doing up till now anyways. So, now we know where we're going is still going to be on our path, which is good. So, thing is our next path is definitely taking us towards Montenevera, okay, that's our name, Montenevera Gym, because apparently this is actually our next gym. Apparently it is around, I believe, it did say levels 2, and it said about level 40, so all our Pokemon's basically level 40 now. But the thing is apparently this is where we need to go, and honestly, we're gonna just go with that for right now. I do have our next place where we do need to go to, obviously, but I don't know how long we're going to be in Montenevera, so I don't want to go ahead of myself on accident. So, but challenging the Montenevera gym leader Ryme, aka the MC of Ryme. Okay, interesting. This ghost-type user is among the very greatest. She is a legendary rapper who has performed around the world, and her thrilling live shows rattle the bones with devilish beats and double battles. Oh, she's a double battle gym leader. That hasn't been a thing for so long, and actually I'm quite happy about that one. Thing is that I think we should set our path towards Glacidown Mountain over here, where this gym is. Or not gym, but Pokemon Center. I think that would probably be a good path to go, because we might see some new Pokemon. And the thing is I'm seeing there's a Birdier here, which we never actually caught. We accidentally knocked him out a long time ago. But the thing is it would be pretty cool to actually catch one, because honestly, like we tried to do, we tried to catch at least 3 Pokemon. If we don't have enough time, we obviously skip by and when we can't do so. But if I can't actually find another one, that would actually be good. Just because, honestly, we still have yet to catch one. Thing is actually, before I actually forget, there was one thing I need to do for you guys. Because I actually canceled 2 evolutions here, because apparently 2 of our Pokemon are actually supposed to evolve right now. So let's actually give a EXP candy to both Sylvia and Mars, and see what we're getting ourselves into in the, what I would think would be final evolution. Like I said, in previous episodes, there's never been a 4th evolution other than Mega Evolution. So, and I don't know if Mega Evolution's ever going to come back. So I think this will be the final form of Tinkatuff here, as well as Knacklestack, which we've been calling Mars and Sylvia, you know, just in general, because that is their names. But let's see what Sylvia evolves into, because honestly, with how this Pokemon's been evolving, its hammer has been getting bigger and bigger, and wow, okay. I actually really like the design. Okay, cool. I was hoping the teeth would actually fix itself, and it definitely looks a lot better now. I actually like that a lot better. But there we go. Congratulations, Sylvia has evolved into Tinkaton. Okay, cool. And it's got a giant Gigaton hammer, which is funny. But there we go. Tinkaton, the hammer Pokemon. Fairy Steel. The hammer tops 220 pounds, yet it gets swung around easily by Tinkaton as it steals whatever it pleases and carries its plunder back home. 2 foot 4 inches, 248.7 pounds. Probably most of that weight, I'm going to say 200 of it, is probably that hammer. Just going to be completely honest there. But cool, I'll definitely take it. Interesting little Pokemon for sure. 281. And Sylvia also wants to learn Gigaton Hammer. Gigaton Hammer, you say? Now that sounds interesting. The user swings its... Is that 100... Oh my goodness, okay, 160 base power. The user swings his whole body around to attack with its huge hammer. This move cannot be used twice in a row. Oh, that's it. That's actually really easy. Okay then, yeah sure, Metal Claw can go for that. That's a huge upgrade compared to Metal Claw, since Metal Claw has been like a base steel attack this entire game. So I'll definitely take something that's actually much more sense. So that's pretty cool. And then we also have Mars as well. Both evolve at level 38, if you guys are wondering. So, if you're wondering the exact level that they were supposed to evolve, I'm just evolving them now for you guys, because I didn't want to see it before, you know, you guys get to see it, because I can easily cancel evolutions by pressing the B button, so obviously, I was waiting for you guys to be able to see it. But congratulations, your Mars has evolved into Garganacl. Okay, so a giant salt pyramid looking thing. Okay then. Garganacl, the rock salt Pokemon, rock type still, so pure rock all the way through. Many Pokemon gather around Garganacl, hoping to lick at its mineral-rich salts. Probably Milk Tank, since a lot of cows like salt licks. But 7'7", geez, okay. And almost, wow, okay, 530 pounds almost. Geez, that's a very heavy Pokemon. I would not want to get hit by Grass Knot with this Pokemon. I'm gonna be completely honest. And then he also wants to learn Hammer Arm. That could be pretty good. Just because of the idea of it. Thing is that we already have a fighting type Pokemon. So I'm not really sure if we really need Hammer Arm. Because the thing is, honestly, we already have a fighting type, like I said. So I'm gonna say no to that. But we'll definitely take what we can get. But let's see here. We want to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Looks like we want to follow this road, though, is our best possible location, I think. Because I'm pretty sure that cliff is not going to be climbable. So let's just take the easier route, then. We know for sure it's going to lead exactly where we want to be. Also, tried to grab that Pokeball on the road, but missed it by a mile, apparently. But let's definitely speed up our little, Miraidon and see where we can go from here. Since we're definitely going to take a look around here. while we're riding around here trying to get to our next location. Because the thing is there's definitely going to be some newer and newer Pokemon the further and further we go. And honestly, oh, there's a Sawsbuck. Definitely an interesting Pokemon to see. I like how all the Deerling Pokemon are, like, they're actually following their, summer variants, your spring variant, your winter variants, and your autumn variants. I like how you can see all those without it actually being the actual, where it's supposed to be and everything. Or, like, in... I'm trying to say it, but I'm getting tongue-tied on myself, but, like, it doesn't have to be the specific, just in general, it doesn't have to be the season for the Pokemon, and that's actually pretty cool. Also, nice little Delibird over there. I miss using that Pokemon. The last time I used Delibird was back in, Sword and Shield's DLC for the Frozen Tundra, specifically. So it's been a while, but it's definitely cool to see some of the Pokemon we've used in the past, like Delibird and Frostlass, just for starters. But it's definitely a cool thing just to see everything. And oops, accidentally ran into that Frostlass. Also, there's a Beartic just sitting down there. That's terrifying, just because of the idea that, Beartic is literally a polar bear, and polar bears are not the friendliest animals in the world. So that is quite scary. Also, this Frostlass does not want me to leave this fight. And also, I found out something. Apparently, the right trigger button, apparently on the, just the joysticks, if you press down the joysticks, apparently you can actually center the camera if you wanted it to be more kind of like this, which is interesting. But thankfully we got out of that fight. We'll leave the Frostlass alone, kids. Obviously, we used Frostlass in our last series, so we don't need to worry about using one in this one. Just because, like I said, we want to be more focused on the Pokemon in this region when it comes to Pokemon we catch and, well, Pokemon we add to our party. Because the thing is I want to see new things, obviously. And it is the brand new game, so obviously I want to use anything that I think is brand new or something that might be very intriguing to use if it might have a new evolution. But let's definitely grab a heal here just because I do actually think that I'm actually low on some moves, so it might be good to refresh just in case. Because once we do get to Montage and Nibirum, I do want to be perfectly ready to, get right into our gym challenge. Now that we're here, and we have this area now... Oh, hello. There we go. We got a new Pokemon right over here. I think that's the thing we accidentally walked past earlier when we were heading to Medali Gym and all. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's exactly the little thing I saw. Okay, really, Frostlass? Okay, now that's just messed up. Why? How could you... Okay, I don't get how that thing was able to, hone in on me. Because I was in the Pokemon Center, so I think I was in a safe zone, so I don't know how this Pokemon actually saw me. Okay, then. I'm just gonna see if we can maybe just run away from this thing. Because the thing is I literally want nothing to do with this Frostlass right now, I'm gonna be completely honest. Just because, honestly, I'm more curious about this little dog ghost thing that's right next to us, because he's got the little Litwick candle looking thing on him. There we go. Now we can actually see what's going on with you. What are you? You're cute-ful looking. Greavard. Okay, hello Greavard. So, interesting. But yeah, it definitely has a little Litwick candle looking thing. So I'm guessing it is a ghost type based on the purple flame and everything. But interesting. Okay then. Well, first things first is probably wing attack here, because we might accidentally crit it. It's probably safer to go with that. Oh, Play Rough. That's an interesting move. And it looks like they actually are supposed to be hiding underneath the ground. I see one over there. You can kind of barely see it. It's a little bit further away. But apparently that's what they actually do. They burrow under the ground. So you can't see them directly unless you see their little lights. That's interesting. Huh. Okay then. I wonder if its Pokedex entry is going to say anything about that. That is an interesting, thing for that to do. But let's see here. Greavard, the Ghost Dog Pokemon. Ghost-type pure, and this friendly Pokemon doesn't like being alone. Pay even the slightest bit of attention, and it will follow you forever. 2 foot tall, 77.2 pounds. 77.2 pounds? Really? That's a heavy Pokemon. It's very small looking, so I'm surprised about that one. Okay then. Well, welcome to the Pokedex, Greavard. You're a very interesting little dog. If I didn't already have a Ghost-type Pokemon, I might have actually used to be completely honest. But let's find out where we need to go next. And also, isn't that... No, that's actually... Wait, now I'm confused. Isn't this where... Oh no, I'm getting mixed up. I'm thinking of Dalazappa Passage. I got confused. I don't know where we opened up a flying location around here, but apparently we opened one, which is interesting, other than the gym, or Pokemon Center that we unlocked. Oh, huh. I don't know how that works, but that's interesting, though. Just because the places I think that are, like, flying areas are places like, for instance, the towers that hold the... What do you call them? Why am I forgetting his name, too? If I can remember the little coin guy's name off the top of my head. But, yeah, why can I not remember your name? I don't know why, sometimes my brain just forgets things. It has been a couple days, so that I can honestly be honest about being a little rusty. I've been trying to get back into my sleep schedule for the past couple days. And definitely... Oh, hey, you can see the Greavards before you actually get to the areas. You see the little bit of snow, like, bustles up out of the snow and everything. That's pretty cool. Okay, then. But a bunch of Avalugs, though. I thought Avalug was supposed to be a much, like, heftier looking Pokemon, though. I always thought that, just because of how, the Pokemon's always portrayed in some of these games to be, like, a lot, taller and heftier of a Pokemon, but apparently not. Weird. Okay, then. Well, here we are, Mountain and Ivera. Didn't see many new Pokemon around this area, but we did see a lot of, like, Sneasels and stuff like that, which are definitely Pokemon people would definitely grab. I would definitely grab one if I could, but like I said, I want to keep to the new Pokemon in this area and everything. It looks like it's just, Bayonet in this area. Now that's a little bit of an interesting one. Huh. Okay then, that was the last Pokemon I was thinking that would be in this area, but apparently Bayonet is one. Huh. Okay then. Well, the thing is this area is a Ghost-type area. So we should be probably... Well, that would make sense for the Bayonet, to be honest, but if this wasn't a Ghost-type gym, it wouldn't make any sense, I think. But for Ghost-type Pokemon, we really just have Grim, do we? And that doesn't really give us many options. But the thing is we can use Sylvia and Mars with their new forms here, so honestly, we can still work with this. And we still haven't used Ryuji in a fight yet, for my base knowledge, but we do have the ability to Terra into a Dragon type and use our new Terra Blast ability too from doing Larry stuff. So honestly, we're definitely got a few little things up our sleeves. Let's definitely prepare for our MC of Rip, which is definitely pretty interesting. So here we are, we're perfectly ready. Oh, one of our professors is here. Hey, Jacques. The guy that apparently made the Pokedex in this area. Long time no see, it's been quite a bit. We haven't been back to this school in a long time, so... honestly, a long time no see, buddy. Hello, Spooks. How goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? Sure have. I have no idea. I think I have. I think we definitely found some sort of treasure in this. Just because, honestly, I think the whole adventure we've done is honestly our treasure, to be completely honest, in my opinion. I don't think it's the champion becoming a champion. I don't think it's, doing just Arven's quest. I don't think it's just doing our Operation Starfall stuff. I think it's the whole adventure, because it's just, the whole journey is really what you should be treasuring, and not, like, the one thing in your journey, I think is what a lot of the students, and as well as I think Nemona, is really thinking that their treasure is, without really thinking about the whole scope of everything, which I think is, honestly, something I'm quite surprised about. just because it's not one thing, it's multiple things. And then that's how I think of it. But, I don't know, I guess you could still find your treasure as of one thing too, which still is good. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I think it's the whole journey should be the real treasure, I think. But let's continue with Jacques here, since it's been a while since we've seen him. That's great. Look at you, knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit a part of their treasure hunt. Well, that makes a lot of sense, though. It's no easy feat, but even making this attempt is a worthwhile experience. That's why I was waiting here, to make sure you knew your homeroom teachers got your back. Well, that's good to hear. A lucky egg. That's nice of you. I wish I had that earlier. But you put the lucky egg into your other items' back pockets. So more experience, thank you. An item to be held by a Pokemon, it's an egg filled with happiness that earns the holder extra EXP points. Okay, we'll definitely take it. This should be handy for your treasure hunt. I hope you'll keep working on that Pokedex of yours too, since I did make the app after all. That's all from me. Just do your best and keep out of danger, okay? Okay, Jacques. See you later, buddy. But there he goes. Running off for, honestly, we'll probably see him another time. But surprisingly, we didn't get run into by Nemona here, because we saw her at the last gym. Which is kind of interesting that we didn't see her, or even another Elite Four rep, which is interesting. But, here we go, let's get ready for Montenevera. I'm trying to get that name in my head, but that is definitely a long name. Montenevera. Oh no, I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. Welcome to Montenevera Gym. Okay, well, I'm quite curious whatever your challenge is here. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Spooks, yes? Yep, that is indeed true. Don't wear it out. Great. Now in order to face the gym leader, Ryme, you'll first need to pass the gym test. I just noticed that her name's Ryme and she's a rapper. That makes a lot of sense now. I get her name now. Here at the Montenevera Gym, that means warming up the audience for the main events. That's right. You're the opening act. The opening act, you say? Your job is to get up on stage, show some dead fierce Pokemon battles, and get the crowd excited before the gym leader's concert begins. Don't tell me I gotta sing again. The last time I had to do some singing was with Birdo from Paper Mario Color Splash, and I'm not ready to sing again. I'm gonna be completely honest. You can start the gym test by speaking with an MC Sledge in front of the stage outside. Okay, MC Sledge, you say? Okay, we'll try and find him. Now get out there and have some fun. Okay, sounds easy enough. Okay, that definitely sounds pretty easy. Head to the concert stage. Just curious, that was the place right next to us, right? Get the crowd all warmed up by performing one great opening act. Okay, sounds perfectly easy. Thing is what exactly is this opening act exactly? It definitely sounds easier said than done. I'm guessing this should be MC Sledge. Before we go running over there, I do see a TM. I want to definitely grab this, because this is 100% something I'm going to miss later, if I don't grab it now. Electric Terrain. Not bad. Okay, well, could be better, but I'll take that, I guess. Just grab that as well. Ghost Terra Shards. Oh, talking about Terra Shards, we also learned about the fact that apparently the restaurant in Medali in the last one, apparently you can change your Terra type there. Thing is, as I went inside there, and you actually need 50 of those Terra Shards, and you only get like 2 or something from most of the... Well, I've only seen the 3-star raids. I don't know how far the raids go, but apparently... well, I've only gotten 2 per one, so it's definitely going to be quite a farm to get that, but apparently that's what you need to do. In order to change your Terra type, you need 50 of those, and then go there, to the lady in the very back. But definitely interesting, though. Let's continue with MC Sledge here. Hello, Sledge. Nice to meet you, I guess. Honestly, it is nice to meet him, but honestly, here we go.
You traitor! You're the one performing the opening act today. My name's MC Sledge. This is the stage right here. So here's the deal. We're gonna have you do some double battles. That's where you have 2 Pokemon fight on each side.
Okay, sounds easy enough. So we're doing double battles, I like that. It's a pretty normal gym challenge for old-style gyms. And I'll definitely take that, but instead of, one-on-ones, it's double battles. So I'll definitely take that. I miss double battles, to be honest, so I'll definitely do that.
Then I'll let you sledge up double the opponents. Get the audience twice as excited. The venue will be so hot, it'll melt the Mont Nerva snow.
Okay, sounds easy, and sounds pretty cool.
Once you get the audience worked up and ready to go, that'll be the cue for our leader to take the stage. That's how you pass our gym test, yo.
Okay then. Sounds easy, but is that really as easy as it's gonna be, though? Because let's be honest here. Depending on what they have, this could be a really hard challenge or it could be a really easy challenge, depending on how it goes, for sure.
Your opponent opening act begins as soon as you get up on stage. There'll be no backing down until you win. 3 times in a row, so make sure you're ready.
Okay, 3 times in a row. Okay, so we're doing back-to-back fights. Okay, that will definitely make things a little bit more dicey, I can definitely say that one.
You good on the deeds for the opening acts and our gym test? Ready to sledge 'em up?
I think I am. Yep, I think I'm ready. Let's do it. MC Sledge, I think we're ready to sledge it up indeed.
Sweet. Just play it by ear. You'll do great. Hit up on stage now then.
Okay, here we go. I know he's just a normal character model, but I thought it would be good to give him a voice, just because he seems a little bit more unique. Gym test, warm up your audience for Ryme's concerts. Okay, well, here we go. And also, a couple little tombstones in the ground there. That was weird.
What's up, Mont Nerva? Today's opening act will be 3 back-to-back double battles by our challenger here, Spooks.
Yep, here we go.
And the first of their 3 Pokemon will be a young performer who makes it look like a breeze.
Oh, hello. I was expecting, someone different, but okay. It looks like somebody that goes to our school, instead of somebody that, I was thinking like a MC rapper or something else. But apparently we got someone that looks more like a student from our school. Hello, buddy.
The one, the only Toss.
Toss, you say? Well, hello, Toss. Double battles, that means 1 + 1, right? Can you do that math? I'm not stupid, dude. Come on. I don't think any person playing this game would not know 2, at least, from 1 + 1. But you were challenged by gym trainer Toss. Okay, Toss, what do you got for us? Shuppet and Greavard. Okay, then. Well, we have our nice little Tinkaton here, so we definitely get to try this out. We still have Mold Breaker, so honestly, we still got quite a lot from this. Thing is Shuppet or Greavard? Who's more dangerous here? I'm gonna say probably the Greavard, because it is a brand new Pokemon. I know what Shuppet can do, so we'll try Gigaton Hammer on Shuppet and see how that works. Because, I was not expecting Tinkaton to just jump in the air and smack it in the face from above with that hammer, using the whole weight to literally smash Shuppet into pieces. Okay then, we made Shuppet into a pancake, literally. But down goes gym trainer Toss, just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sorry, buddy. Taking a little bit of that lemon zest from Metali's gym challenge and using it on you, because that was quite easy. 1 + 1 is 2, right? Right? I guess he doesn't actually know 1 + 1. I thought he was trying to make fun of us, but apparently, nope. He doesn't know it himself. Unless we knocked his memories loose. But there we go. First part done. And honestly, quite easy. The audience cheering has gotten a little louder.
Mont Nerva stage has all the latest tech. The more excited the audience gets, the more the stage will lighten up. Keep on sledging. You got this.
Okay, keep on. Oh, and I healed. Okay, so it's not back to back. You do heal. Okay, so technically, this isn't going to be hard at all then. Okay, well, now we know for sure, because I was thinking we weren't going to get healed. Honestly, it probably would have been much more interesting if we didn't get healed, because that would definitely make things a lot more dicier, I think, and that would actually have been pretty interesting.
And our challenger's next opponent will be a musician with a bit of a unique style. It's Lonnie.
Lonnie, okay. Oh, country singer. Okay then. Hello, Lonnie. Strong compliments weak. The harmony of two Pokemon battling in unison. Okay then. Well, here we go. A country singer. Okay, gym trainer Lonnie. Okay, so what is Lonnie gonna have? Because, okay, we got a second evolution. But we also have Mischievous, which is a first evolution Pokemon. But it's actually kind of decent on its own. But I do think we should definitely go Shadow Claw with Grim, I think. And then go Gigaton on the Mischievous. Because I feel like we should easily be able to deal with the other Pokemon with Grim. So I think Haunter should go down as long as Grim gets that Shadow Claw off. Because let's be honest here, Grim is definitely quite dangerous on his own, I think. Just because, you know, he should be pretty strong if his first evolution was a lot lower in stats-wise than a lot of other Pokemon. I didn't even realize that. He still felt like he was still doing a lot on his own, even with apparently lower stats than most Pokemon. But that wasn't Harmony, it was a Cacophony. I guess so. We completely destroyed your team as well as Tenny's there, so honestly, pretty easy. But there we go. Another one down. We just need one more, apparently. The audience is really getting excited. And I keep seeing these tombstones. I don't know. Actually, you know what? That probably could be. Because the thing is we saw a Grievard underneath the ground just like that. So, honestly, it could be Grievard's evolution. I don't know what it would look like, but I'm guessing the tombstones might be what the candles turn into. Maybe that's definitely could be it. I can see that, actually. The audience is getting really excited.
Your opening act turned the cheering and the stage lighting up to 11.
That's definitely good to hear.
What a surprise from our new challenger. Who'd have thought they'd sledged up this much? Next is your last opponent, and it's none other than me, MC Sledge.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. MC Sledge, let's do this. Let's sledge it up with MC Sledge. I like that name, though.
Being an MC isn't the only forte. I can battle too. I'll sledge you up real good in a double battle.
Okay, MC Sledge, let's see what you got. So he's definitely gonna be the strongest out of all of them, obviously. So, let's see here. Gym Trainer, MC Sledge. So what is MC Sledge gonna have? I'm gonna hope he has... Ooh. Hey, that's a very familiar Pokemon. Nice little Sableye, as well as a Drifloon. I really like Drifloon. But, we never actually got to use one in... Not very often. The thing is I can easily use one in the series, but the thing is that it's more built for being tanky and using, like, Baton Pass and stuff like that, so I never had the chance to actually do it. I'm gonna say, in this case scenario, I'm gonna say let's go Shadow Claw and Sableye, and let's be safer with the Drifloon, because the Drifloon's gonna have a lot of a lot of HP, and maybe even a decent amount of defense here. So maybe Gigaton Hammer might be very smart, because it is a lot of base power, and we were able to completely smash through that balloon. Okay, Drifloon can easily be a problem, so it's good then Drifloon's down. Level 42 for Sylvia, and level 41 for Donald. And we didn't get through the Sableye, so it's good that we used the Shadow Claw with Grim on Sableye instead. Oh, something's going on. That move was really great. Consider me your newest fan. Oh, that's cool. We got free stats for doing that. That's interesting. So this gym challenge is actually going to be, or this gym is actually going to have a special effect with, just in general when we're actually battling the actual gym leader. Okay then, so we need to be careful with Ryme then. That's confirming that one. Just based on the fact that, well, let's be honest here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have one Brutal Swing. I thought it was going to be a one thing, but apparently, nope, it was attacking everybody. That was not the smartest thing. Sorry, Grim. Our literal Pokemon that's supposed to be, doing this gym accidentally got knocked out pretty easily there. Let's open Mars, though, just so we can get a good look at him in battle, just because I'm curious. But let's see here. See what the crowd does. Nice move choice. He's really sledging it up, MC Sledge. Yep, he definitely is. Thanks, crowd. The crowd's definitely on my side and not MC Sledge's, sadly for him. But it's definitely cool to see. And we can easily go Rock Slide here, so good thing we do have, like, actual moves that are actually perfect for this gym. Because the thing is a lot of our moves do have the capability of attacking 2 Pokemon. So we're actually perfectly ready for this gym in general, which is really good. So we have a lot of, like, you know, combo potential at times, and then some of our moves are not for this gym, but we have a couple ones that definitely will work, like Rock Slide and stuff like that. So we're definitely ready for the most part.
It was you who sledged me up.
Yep, sorry there, Sledge. But it was pretty cool. I liked your Drifblim. I will definitely say that. Your Sableye was pretty cool too. And there we go. The stage definitely looks set now. Nice and ready with the whole crowd waiting. The audience's excitement has reached a fever pitch. Whoa, awesome. That was a great battle. How lucky. That was a rare sight.
Thank you, Spooks. Congratulations, you passed gym test. Give them a round of applause, everybody.
Gym test? Warm up the audience for Ryme's concerts. You passed. Okay, Ghost type challenge all done. Now we just need to get ready for Montenerva's gym leader, Ryme. And honestly, who even knows how dangerous she's going to be? Just due to the fact that, you know, it is a late game gym. Based on the fact that, well, let's be honest here, there's only 2 other gyms past her. So, let's be honest here, the 6th gym in the game, I'm pretty sure she's not going to be very simple. But we're definitely going to need to be careful because Ghost-type Pokemon can hit heavy, depending on what she has, especially if she has a Gengar. Because we learned that firsthand with Fantina back in Diamond and Pearl. So we need to be careful, for sure. But let's continue.
I feel a scary good sense of unity in the crowd. Perfecto. We're ready to go for the main event now. Come on, everybody, say it with me. This is what you've all been waiting for. Give it up for the MC of RIP, Ryme.
Okay, here we go. Ryme's all ready. Oh, are we getting right into there? Okay, then. Yep, they're all screaming for Ryme to come on up. So this is Ryme. Okay, then. Hello, Ryme. What's all the noise I'm hearing? This crowd's so loud, it could waken the dead. I like the energy. Let me tell ya what I want to hear. You're feeling good. Yeah, we're feeling good, Ryme. Ryme, woo. Her crowd really likes her. I can definitely say that one. And honestly, she gives me the energy of, the Gold Father, that was his nickname in Pokemon Uranium. That's what the kind of like energy I get, and I really like the Gold Father. So obviously he was a fan game trainer / gym leader. So honestly, I'm liking the fact that we have like another actual official gym leader that's got the same energy as the Gold Father character. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Thanks for the killer opener, baby. Now I'll get this started for real. Okay, let's get this started for real. The real challenge against Ryme is definitely preparing. At least we got to meet her before the actual, fight against her. So that's pretty cool.
Congratulations on the gym test. That was sick, yo. Thanks. Give us a minute for some Ryme time. Feel me? Go ahead and tell the lobby staffer you passed.
Okay, we'll definitely do so. There we go, report to the gym staffer before we go straight there. Oh, hey you opening act.
Give us some...
Okay, same thing as before. I thought he was going to say something different. Is there a way to see what these things are? Are these actually... Oh, yep, there definitely are. Okay then. I was thinking that they were Pokemon, and that confirms it. So that's Greavard's evolution. Hello. So it's a bone dog. Huh. Nice to meet you. Oh, Pokedex has been the audience is enthralled by the gym leader. Go talk to the lobby staffer. Okay, well, I wanted to look at the Pokemon. But apparently we added it to our Pokedex. So let's take a look at that real quick. Since it should throw it right at the beginning. So it's 311 for Greavard. So it shouldn't be too hard to find it. So 311. No, it didn't throw it in. I thought it did. Okay, now I'm confused, but this is definitely it then. So apparently it's kind of in this location, but it's more in the top right and more near Ortega for the Fairy Team Star Leader. So interesting. Apparently you can find it near the lake too, where that false Dragon Titan is as well. Interesting. As well as the psychic area that we were at in the last one when we were getting the malicious armor set up for, just in general, for Grim. Interesting. I'm surprised I didn't see that on accident. Huh. Okay then. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But before we go straight into the next area, let's make sure everyone's nice and healed up, because Grim did get knocked out in that last one on accident. So let's double check that we are fully healed. And honestly, with the fact that we do have good old Miraidon here, we can definitely easily, get here pretty quickly, and then get straight back to where we were. I wonder if we're going to see anybody inside the gym, though. Because the thing is sometimes we get stopped inside these gyms, but the thing is I have a feeling that we aren't going to see anybody until maybe we finish this area. Just because we did see Jock, but the thing is Jock really isn't tied to our story. Well, technically I think he is. I think there's stuff at the school where we can get like another storyline of some sort. I keep hearing something about that. Apparently there's kind of like the best way I can explain it is kind of like Persona, where you have like social links, but it's tied to the school specifically. So I don't know who specifically the social links are with and how you track them, but apparently there is something like that. We'll definitely get into that later. I feel like once we're done with the main story, we can do that kind of stuff, just because I'll be more focused on looking for hidden lore and stuff like that, and hidden stories, and trying to get as much of the story for you guys. Well, as much as we can, and if I can find stuff, I'll definitely do it. But let's definitely get into our gym trainer now, since we're definitely ready for the gym leader. Amazing job, Spooks. You were a fantastic opening act. That's the gym test cleared, then. Well done. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Okay, here we go. Are you ready to challenge gym leader Ryme, the MC of RIP? I'll definitely say yes. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle courts. Okay, the MC of RIP. Here we go. The MC of Rest in Peace. Or Rest in Pieces, probably. With the fact that, ghost types and apparently the Bone Dog. I wonder if that's one of her Pokemon. But let's see, I'm probably Ryme, or it could be MC Sledge. I'm gonna go with Ryme, though. You. Is it Ryme? Or is it MC Sledge? It sounds like there might be a rap battle going on over at the stage. Oh. Okay, then. So Ryme's rap battling with somebody. Huh. Interesting. This is my time, this is my day. You're not gonna stand in my way. Listen up, Ryme, your reign-ins here. You're gonna get rung up by this pro cashier. Jeez. Okay, then. We're literally having a gym, like an actual rap battle. Well, I wouldn't actually go up against a rapper when, she's a pro rapper from multiple different regions. I don't think you're gonna have this easy of a time beating her, dude. But the crowd is definitely in on it. Pro cashier, well, I'm about to check out. Once again, got your rhymes on deep discount. Jeez, okay. Please, you think you can step up to my game? Fool, I got Ryme right here in my name. I'm a spectre from which there is no protector, and victory unto me you would render, when the crowd sees you're a mere pretender. Jeez, that kid's getting literally trashed. You want to end my reign? Yeah, keep dreaming. Buy a book of rhymes, kid, and start reading. Okay, then. Poor kid. Poor kid got sent home crying. Jeez. I'm done, you won. My rhyme's totally whiffed, but I'll be back, maybe after my next shift. He's still rhyming. Oh, that got her. Hold up, where you going? That's all you got. After my next shift, seriously, bars over jokes. Come on. Okay, then. How it's over way too fast. It gets boring wearing the crown if no one makes me fight to keep it. Hello, Ryme. I think we're ready, but I'm not gonna rap battle you. I'm gonna be honest there. I don't got any bars, other than the ones that you're spitting for me. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, my open is back. You here for a rap battle or gym battle?
I'm here for a gym battle. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna try a rap battle. I don't think we'll ever win that.
As if I even needed to ask. You were captivated by the show I put on,
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting.
I rap what's in my soul, baby, weaving words into a symphony of poetry.
Okay.
Don't try it with me, you won't last one round. I'm like Sableye, my mean local, lock you down. Like that, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. So let's do this.
Well, let's get to it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so battle me, and show me who you are.
Okay, we can easily try.
My music's not all the tops of the charts. My skills with ghost types are best round.
Okay, interesting. Honestly, I'm more captivated with Ryme as a character, just because I wasn't expecting, to literally see a rat battle before my gym test, or my gym leader fight, but that was actually pretty interesting. So I'm just, trying to process that in my brain, that's a verse for everything, isn't it?
Lest you forget it, the name is Ryme, and I'm known as the MC of R.I.P. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe.
Okay, that's definitely a saying. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe indeed. Okay, Gym Leader Ryme. I wonder what kind of bar she's gonna try and say when it comes to her terrestrialization and her final Pokemon.
We don't mess around in Monteneva. On my stage, we double battle, don't let it scare ya.
Okay, don't let it scare me. Well, Mimikyu is definitely something we need to be careful around, just because of the fact that it does have the disguise. So, we could go for Swords Dance for free, I think. So let's go Swords Dance. We're gonna Gigaton Hammer the Bayonets, I think. I think that's probably the safest thing. Mimikyu does take damage now, instead of how it used to be in Sun and Moon. So Disguise doesn't give it a free Focus Sash, or 2 Focus Sashes if you had a Focus Sash on it. So it used to be like that, and they changed it in Sword and Shield. So we definitely go Bayonet here, because Bayonet's more dangerous. Show us an awesome battle, Ryme, and you too, Student Kid. Well, that's good to hear. Don't think that's going to give us any boost, though. But Shadow Sneak, we need to be careful, though. Okay, Grim got hits, and we're getting Sucker Punched by... Oh, Bayonet thought Grim was attacking Bayonet. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, so Bayonet should go down. Okay, good. So we got our Swords Dance for free. So now we just need to be careful with Grim here. We know Grim won't go down on the first hits, since the Shadow Sneak is down for the time being. Okay, Houndstone. So I'm guessing... Yep. Okay, so that's the name of that guy. Oh snap! A super effective move. That's so tight, Ryme. Okay then. Still interesting. Uh-oh. They're still cheering her on, though, even though we knocked out her Pokemon. Okay, then. Interesting. So, thing is I'm more scared about the Houndstone in this honest, position. So I'm gonna go Houndstone with Grim. With the double up from the Swords Dance, we should be fine. Thing is we need to knock out the Mimikyu. And the Mimikyu's easier said than done. I'm gonna say let's heal on this turn. Actually, it may not matter, because the thing is we still need to break the disguise in the first place. So let's go play rough, actually. So Shadow Sneak is 100% gonna hit us first, obviously. So we're gonna get that free damage there. We break through the disguise on the Mimikyu. Wait a minute. Why didn't the disguise on Mimikyu break? Did they change the ability on Mimikyu? That's weird. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Mimikyu didn't break his disguise. Nice. He totally nailed that Pokemon's weakness without batting an eye. Yep, we definitely did. We gonna get a free boost? Because I would definitely take one. Okay, Grim got a 3. Okay, Grim's definitely pretty happy right now. The free attack boost for Grim just made things very interesting for us. Thing is we need to definitely make sure about something here. because Grimm's going to want to attack. Thing is I don't think he's the one terastallizing. Because the thing is he's going to turn to a fire type. Maybe the safest option, though. So maybe we should. Yeah, let's terastallize with Grimm here, because it will make our Shadow Claw do extra damage. And I'm pretty sure Toxicity is going to be your terastallized Pokemon. Since, let's be honest here, it is Toxicity, and it is not a Ghost-type Pokemon in any shape or way. But it's nice to see Vincent from back in Sword and Shield, though, since it's been a while since we've seen him. So, honestly, Shadow Claw and Toxicity here. And then I'm going to heal with Sylvia, because Sylvia's full health. So Sylvia is perfectly safe to go for a heal here for Grimm. Because Grimm's a little bit more, not tanky, but he's definitely quite strong on his own. So with this actually technically a Swords Dance plus just an extra boost into our strength, definitely will help us here. Because we're basically halfway to 6. So we're doing quite a lot of damage with the Shadow Claw once we do hits. And now we're not taking a super effective hit here now. So we should be fine. Kick back, relax, and enjoy this track. Turn it up to full brave, rattling good time. And I didn't realize that it's actually one of the ones that I can actually, it doesn't skip past on me, which is nice. But here we go. And it looks like the Houndstones from the ground are starting to pop up now. They were hiding down there earlier, and it looks like now they're joining in on the excitement now, which is pretty cool. Oh, and there's a little Greavard up on top of the stereo over there. When I'm on the mic, even the dead rise up. DJ Grave, over there, sure's feeling it. Or your little Greavard is called DJ Grave. I honestly like it. But here we go, Terastallized Toxicity, here we go. And it's 100% Ghost type, so at least we were ready on that. And now we won't get hit with a critical super effective hits. I know I said critical there, but let's be honest here, it technically would be a critical hit if we get hit by that, if we were still on Grimm as a normal fire ghost type. And our Shadow Claw still hit pretty hard, even if we weren't getting the same type attack boost. So the Terastallization still technically gave it to us, which is pretty good. And level 43 for Sylvia, very good to see. And here we go, Flatter. I don't think that's really going to help us at this point in the game. Let's see here. Flattery is used to confuse the target, however this is... Oh, okay, yeah, no. I'm sorry, I do not want to give any kind of, stats to anything. Awesome, that was a perfect timing for Terastallization. Honestly, pretty much was. It was literally the best possible time to do so. And Grimm is at 4 times now, jeez. Yeah, Grimm's definitely sent up now, since this poor Mimikyu is not going to have a chance. Not at this point. It's not getting super effective hits anymore on Grimm. And Grimm's literally a super, monster at this current moment. And also Sylvia just got some speed. So, honestly, I'm sorry Mimikyu. Honestly, I like seeing Little Spook as well as Vincent on the same team, because let's be honest here, we had Mimikyu and Toxicity on our Sword and Shield team, so it's kind of interesting to see both of them on Ryme's team here. So, honestly, it's pretty nice to see a little bit of a cameo for Pokemon we used in the past here. I've seen a lot of them, honestly, with the Frostlass, and just a couple other things we've seen, like Delibird for the Crown Tundra DLC. Honestly, quite a lot of different things. I'm quite happy from everything we've seen in this game for today's episode. Giving up the ghost, not really my style. I'll let you have this one, though, baby. Yep, sorry about that one. And I'm wondering if she said that because we were Ghost-type Pokemon. That sounded very specific. Huh. Great battle. Chilling and thrilling. You've got spirit, kid. You earned my gym badge, alright. And how about a VIP pass for the next show, too? Maybe. Definitely was worth my time. I definitely will say that one. But Montanerva, gym, defeated. Victory Road, Ghost-type gym badge, collected. 6 gym badges collected. Only 2 more to go for the actual gyms. With 6 gym badges, it'll be easier to catch Pokemon up to level 50, and they'll listen to what you have to say too. I'm feeling so good that I think I'm gonna let you have this as well. What are you gonna give me? Shadow Ball. That's a pretty good move. You obtained Shadow Ball. I'll definitely take it, it's a pretty good move. TM 114 is now in your bag's TM pockets. Definitely a good move. Don't know if we can use it on anything, just because, let's be honest here, Grim is a physical attacker, not a special attacker, but could come in handy if we have something for it. The thing is I don't think we're going to need, multiple ghost-type moves. Also, I just noticed something. Her braids actually end up into a hand, like Mimikyu's little hand underneath his cloak. That's actually pretty interesting. Huh. I did not notice that until now, but now I see it. And actually, technically, it could be like a skeleton arm as well, which is actually another interesting, little bit of, honestly, a little bit of a notice in her design. That's actually pretty cool.
Too bad it's over. Make your way back to my stage sometime. Maybe next time we rap battle instead, who knows? I'm sure you've got some scary good adventures ahead. I'll be cheering for you later.
Okay, later indeed. We'll see you later, Ryme. And if we can fight you again, I definitely will. We did do the gym rematch in Diamond and Pearl, so I don't see why we can't. Oh, and Hazel's back.
Greetings once more, Spooks. I was watching your battle from the gym, with the gym leader from the sidelines, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. Hardly had you sent out Ceruledge before you launched into your strategy. That unrelenting offense, that flurry of attacks, were an efficient way to corner the opponent. And with what artfully trained Pokemon, such a vibrant palette of moves. I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that.
Honestly, I quite like that little, just the energy that just came from you. Good on you. You are the art teacher after all, so it's good to see that you have a lot of emotions about stuff like that, so I'll definitely say it. You did pretty good with that. So it's cool that Bracius isn't the only one that's super, about battles and the art of battling and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to have the gym leader as well as an Elite Four member both have that energy about that. That's actually pretty cool. Because they get a lot of Yusuke energy from that, so it's definitely pretty cool. Because it's been a while since we played Persona, and it gives me a lot of good memories about Persona when we were doing Persona 5 and everything. And honestly, it's pretty sad that we have left Persona for so long, because there's honestly not much we can still do. There's technically 1 and 2 left, but the thing is those games haven't been remastered or are easy to, find. So it's kind of interesting on that one, to be honest. I would like to go back to Persona at some point, but honestly, the next best thing would be Shin Megami Tensei at some point. And honestly, I'll definitely think about that at some point. I still have other things I still want to do before we go into Shin Megami Tensei, obviously. Because, let's be honest here, there's still a lot of games that we could definitely get into before we go into another big game like that game. Because, let's be honest here, once we start Shin Megami, we're going to have a lot of episodes to go through, because those games can be quite long. So, I'm going to be honest, we need to prep ourselves before we get into anything like that. Let's continue with Hazel here, because he definitely has some more for us here.
In summary, I simply wanted to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit I'm eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I wait the day you come to face me with great anticipation. Oh, but one thing, don't let your studies fall by the wayside. Be sure to come to the academy at some point. Now and then, of course.
Okay, of course. Probably at the end game, but we'll see again, Hazel. But there we go. Bunch of Pokedex entries. And we also technically got a hit with the Mimikyu over here, so we technically knew one for Pokemon. I'm surprised she didn't have a Dreepy with all the Dreepy that's been around the region, to be completely honest. That's actually something that caught me off guard. So, interesting. Also, one thing I'm confused about is all the gyms are obviously multi-layered for levels. I'm surprised we actually don't go up the elevators. Can't we go in the elevators? I just thought of that. I never tried. Let me check that real quick. Just because I see elevators here. And, they are, two multi-level, I don't know how many floors, but they look more than at least 2. So I'm quite surprised that, though, gyms don't make use of the second floor. That is weird, isn't it? Maybe it's second floor because they don't want you going on top of the gym. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of a reason, but that's the only thing I can really think of, to be honest. Thing is I think we could still go for one more thing today, because I think we can still do a Titan in today's episode. So, thing is, this was the other thing I was about to say, but I didn't want to say which one I wanted to do right at the beginning of the episode. The thing is I cut myself off because I didn't want to spoil if we do get into it or not. So the thing is we now know which Titan we need to go to next. So apparently this is the final one. Don't know. I don't remember if it's the final thing we do, obviously, but it is the final Titan, so I will say that one, just because off the top of my head I don't remember what I read for other than, like, levels for, today. So, honestly, here we go. Path 11 Legends. The Asano Desert. The search for the Quaking Earth Titan. The Quaking Earth Titan information not verified. Mysterious quakes keep shaking the Asano Desert. Port Marinada locals claim they've caught glimpses of an unknown creature raging about through the obscured clouds of sand and dust. Okay, well, let's make our way on over there. And we're finally going to get to go inside the Asano Desert since, like we did before with Arven, we skipped on through the ocean routes to get to that city in the first place. So now we're finally going to actually get to go inside of it. Since before we didn't get the chance because, like I said, I didn't want to accidentally go into that storyline early and then not have his dialogue when we came back there. So, honestly, with that being said, let's definitely get ready for anything that he might have for us, because let's be honest here, we're definitely heading in here for the first time, and we don't know what we're dealing with. Oh, hello, new Pokemon. You know what, we'll do with you first. And what level are you? Oh, you're only level 26? Okay. Well, he's obviously a dung beetle. So, hello, level 26 Pokemon. Interesting that apparently the level 40 Titan's in a level 26 area. Because apparently he's like level 40 something. I don't know the exact level, but he's around 40 to 50. So, interesting. Okay, well, let's throw a Ultra Ball right at the level 26, and this should catch him. I'll see why not. Shouldn't be too hard of a catch for a Pokemon. Nope, apparently Relor here doesn't want us to catch him in an easy fashion, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be a hard thing to catch. I'm just going to throw another Ultra Ball here, and we should catch him eventually, just because, honestly, I can't smack him, so let's be honest here, we're not going to have an easy time trying to catch him in normal fashion, just because if I do hit him, he's going to go down for sure. Thing is I think I might be able to go to Netball here, because this should be for Bug, and he looks like a bug, so maybe the Bug Ball will work? Hopefully it will. Yep, there you go, perfect. And Relor has now been caught, so I'm guessing for sure it's going to be the Dung Beetle Pokemon. Am I right? Just because it seems like it would be. But no, Relor, the rolling Pokemon, technically, it rolls its Mud Ball around while the energy it needs for evolution matures. Eventually time comes for it to evolve. Okay, so apparently it rolls its Mud Ball until it evolves. Interesting. And I'm guessing 8 inches tall, 2.2 pounds. Really light Pokemon. Okay then, interesting. Wonder if it's fast because of the fact that it rolls that ball around. It would make sense. Because, technically that would make it faster. Oh, here we go. Our Rotom phone's going off, so Arven's ready. So let's see what Arven's got for us. Because it's been a while since we heard from him.
Hey, Spooks. Apparently this desert is home to the Quaking Earth Titan. Speaking of which, ground's been shaking off and on, and making me feel a bit sick. Sorry, I'm gonna just sit down and rest a little bit before I get back to Titan hunting.
Okay, then. Rumbling, you say? Don't see any rumbling yet, but that's how we know we're close to it. The Quaking Earth Titan. Well, it's definitely... What was the type? Let's make sure we're ready for whatever typing it is. It's ground type. So let's make sure Pokemon like... Honestly, I'm not sure here. Do we go Donald, or do we... I think we go Donald, because ground type for water could be pretty good, but Ryuji could also be good as well. Let's go Ryuji, just because we haven't got to really use Ryuji yet for anything like this. So, let's use him. since Ryuji did previously evolve not too, a little recently ago. So, let's be honest here, give him a little bit of a chance. And also, I just saw the Larvesta. It's a pretty interesting little Pokemon, since technically that used to be a pseudo-legendary back in the day, and now it's just roaming inside the desert here. Let's see here, still no... What's with the shadow here? Is that supposed to be like that? Or is that a cloud? It's probably a cloud. I got confused there, it just seemed like a giant, shadow there for no reason. But obviously, the cloud. I just got confused, I was like, they caught me off guard. Let's see here, still don't see anything that's making the earth shake. Okay, well, technically we should be following the obvious marker. Maybe that's why I'm not finding anything, but I thought I would see the earth shaking while being in this area over here. So apparently we weren't close enough to it. So that's interesting. But what would be, oh, hello, okay, that's definitely the Titan. And that's definitely the thing we saw on Arven's book at the very beginning. Oh my goodness. That thing is terrifying. Okay, hello there, we're definitely fighting you. What was it called? It said something about iron treads, if I remember correctly in the book. I don't think that's its name, obviously. But, yeah, that's definitely an iron treads. Okay then, it turns into a wheel. It's obviously a Donphan of sorts. Metal Donphan. But here we go. Arven's back, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's Toro.
Hello, Spooks. This is Professor Toro. Iron Treads is a Pokemon that came from the great creator Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me, with all due caution, of course.
The great creator Paldea? Wait a minute, this thing came from the circle in the middle? Okay then. That's definitely not terrifying. Can't use, terastallization. Oh, wait a minute, we didn't heal for terastallization, oops. That's maybe not a good thing. Well, it's steel type. So, let's be honest here, that's definitely a ground steel type. So we should be still fine here. But the thing is terastallization probably would be better for this kind of a Pokemon. It's raising its speed. Oh, Seat Sower. Wouldn't it be a new ability? Grass Crew on the battlefield. Okay, I thought we still had our old ability, but apparently we have something new entirely. And apparently we're giving heals for everybody. Not exactly what I wanted to give to Iron Treads, but, wait, it's called Iron Treads, literally. I'm just gonna call it, Robo-Donphan, because let's be honest here, that's literally what it is. It's a Robo-Donphan. Like, look at it from here. That's 100% Robo-Donphan. It's got the, obviously it looks like it's still its trunk, it's still got the horns and everything, and the ears. Only difference is, obviously, it's a robot of sorts. But, interesting though. Very interesting Pokemon, nonetheless. But let's get ready for the Herba Mystica part of this fight. And prepare for Arven to hopefully help us out here too. Thing is, we've dealt with a couple of these Herba Mysticas already. Salty, sweet, and bitter. So the only things I can think of now is spicy, as well as, trying to think of what the other one would be. Sour? Yeah, sour should be right. Because bitter and sour are technically different. But, yeah, I think that should be the other two that we haven't seen yet. Sour and spicy. But, here we go, Arven. Are you ready? I hope you are, buddy, because this thing's a lot different than anything else we've seen.
Spooks, looks like you found yourself a Titan.
A very interesting Titan.
Wait, that's Quaking Earth Titan. Is that thing even a Pokemon? It must be trying to get pumped up with that little snack.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's a Pokemon anymore, to be honest, but honestly, with Ultra Beast, there's some pretty interesting Pokemon. So, it's still a Pokemon. Let's be honest here. Ultra Beasts are definitely, legendary, mythical Pokemon of their own types, even though they're legendary / some of them are even, starters for their region, which is weird. Since, although I've never gotten one, I forgot his name though, but, it's a little poison guy that you can get, and apparently he's a starter for the Ultra Beast, variant, which is interesting. But the thing is it's for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I've never actually beaten that game. I really should play it at some point, like all the way through. Technically, I wouldn't be able to record it because technically I don't have anything to record a 3DS or even a DS. Well, technically DS, but I don't have anything for 3DSs. But honestly, yeah, definitely interesting for Donphan here. Because I don't know if it's an Ultra Beast or if it counts as something completely new. But here we go, though, nonetheless.
Time to show that thing what you and me can do, Spooks.
Yeah, let's definitely try, Arven. We should definitely be ready for it, since we easily were able to deal with it beforehand. But here we go, Metal Donphan, or Robo Donphan, Terminator Donphan. Any of those honestly work. But we didn't get healed this time. And he also has something called a Scovillian. Can I see that real quick? Let me cancel my attack. Hello, Scovillian. Okay, so this is definitely the evolution of that Pepper Pokemon. I forgot what it was. It was, what was your name? I don't remember the name of him. We saw him like once or twice, but he was that little thing with the eggshell on top of his head. But, interesting. Okay, so Scovillian is the evolution of that. Okay then, let's throw in probably a Mega Drain here. We might get Seed Sower as well, so we'll be able to heal ourselves.
I'm gonna use Scovillian and Con nearby to seize a real spicy victory. Just one hit, and we're all good.
Didn't get to read the whole thing there, so I had to make up a little bit of that. But thankfully we survived that, I'm surprised. Not sure how, but apparently he's going for speed. Not the smartest idea, but I am definitely taking a Mega Drain here, and hopefully we can get a little bit of HP. And a lot, but it's better than nothing. Technically didn't want to heal him though. I don't get why that ability... Why would I want that though? Because technically that's not really good. I need to look into the grassy terrain. I don't know much about grassy terrain. I've never really used the terrain abilities in any Pokemon game, so I'm definitely going to need to look into that. I think it might do something with statuses, I think. I'm not too sure. But thankfully Scovillian did the burn, because Donphan's a physical Pokemon, normally, so if Iron Treads follows that same idea, we just dropped its attack by like tenfold, pretty much. So we're really good here, just because of that nonetheless. And the Seed Sower's not really helping it now, because of the burn too. Thing is I think we're gonna get knocked out here, unless Scovillian does the rest of its HP, just like so. Down goes Iron Treads, and down goes another Titan. And the Quaking Earth Titan is down for the count. Okay, GG, easy. Titan Iron Treads has now been defeated. Or Robo Donphan, obviously. But level 42 for good old Donald. And down goes with the fourth Titan of our adventure, leaving one left for us to find. And that's the False Dragon Titan in the lake over, well, very close to this area. At the Cassiopeia, I think Cassiopeia lake, I believe it was called. But definitely only one left, and we're getting really close to finishing off Arven's story, I think. Because I don't know how much more is left after doing the Titans. But we're definitely making a lot of progress on Arven, though.
Yeah, nice going, little buddy.
Thanks, Arven. But nice going to you, too.
What even was that thing, now? Kinda feel like maybe I've seen it before somewhere.
Well, it's obviously a Donphan, buddy. But I don't think my character hasn't seen Donphan, so I wouldn't be able to help him on that one.
Anyways, but if we head south here, we'll find more that Herba Mystica was eating. Let's give that place once over before that thing decides to come back.
I'd like to see it try and come back. But here we go. Into the next Herba Mystica. And hopefully we can help out his Mabostiff ever further. Because we were able to give it, make it able to rough again and be able to make noises again and actually kind of, do some sort of communication with Arven. And obviously made its eyes open and made it feel a little bit better. But we still haven't made it be able to walk yet. And I just don't know what else it would need other than that. I don't know if it's lost its hearing or anything like that. But I definitely do feel like his Mabostiff is definitely getting better and better the further and further we go, though. So hopefully this next one will help us out.
Come out, wherever you are.
Well, let's see here. And honestly, I didn't get to see the color of this one, so I honestly don't know what to guess with. Well, that's yellow, so I'm getting probably sour, based on the fact that we've seen bitter, we've seen salty, we've seen... What was the... trying to remember. Sweet. We've seen sweet, salty, and bitter. So I think this should be sour then. Because I would think spicy would be fire, right? Or fiery red. So I don't think this one would be spicy, but it could be.
Yeah, found it. Here's our little herb.
And hopefully I'm right on this one, because I do want to get one right. Hey, we actually got it. You and Arven found the sour herba mystica. So the final one should be spicy then, if we're going based on the 5 tastes. So that's pretty cool.
The shape, the sheen, looks like it'll taste horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you, right?
I guess that is technically the case.
Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Okay, sour herba mystica is chock full of nutrients, and it's great for boosting your overall health. It says here it works wonders, whether you're tired physically or mentally. Perks you right up.
Okay. So technically, maybe this can give Mabostiffids a capability to walk again, or at least just a little bit.
No time to waste. Let's get some food going.
Yep, let's definitely get the food going. Also, like Arven's little music going on right now. It's getting more and more upbeat the further and further we go, which is pretty cool.
Sorry for the waits. Here's a super healthy sandwich. That'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus a token of our friendship. Here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat.
Okay, we'll definitely do so. Quaking Earth Titan defeated. Path of Legends, ground type badge achieved. And yeah, that sandwich definitely looks nasty, based on the obvious green coming from it. But, okay, well, there we go. Got ourselves another sandwich. And obviously, it's gotta go to Miradon. Let's be honest there. Probably shouldn't eat this one, buddy. Just, for me, but maybe you'll like it, Miradon. Still don't think you should eat it either, but honestly, more and more sandwiches for you, the better and better you're gonna get. Do you want to give your sandwich to Miradon? Obviously. Here you go, buddy. And he's obviously gonna have a nice time with that.
Come on out, Mabustiff. Food's out.
And hopefully this helps. I'm gonna say maybe his legs this time. But I said that last time and I ended up being wrong. The thing is, I'm not sure which things are still wrong with Mabustiff. But, honestly, there's only so much more for... Well, maybe he won't be sick anymore. That could also be one.
Ho ho ho. Would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now.
That's good to hear, too. And Miradon's having a nice snack as well. And definitely still getting new abilities, it looks like. Miradon will be able to glide now. Ooh, I can fly now. Okay, cool. Technically glide, but it's still technically flying. I'll take it. Okay, we'll definitely take it.
Seems like the fellow's also slowly regained its old strength. Still doesn't look like it's anywhere near close to returning to its battlefield now.
Yeah, it seems like it. But getting closer.
It seems healthy enough physically, though. Maybe it's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form, though.
Mental block? Yeah, what do you mean by mental block?
I've read about it in books before. Mental scar, like physiological trauma, you know. Think that's what you call it.
Physiological trauma, you say? Huh. Okay, then.
Maybe it had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared to battle at all.
That's sad. Huh. Maybe true. We don't know. Because we don't know much about Miraidon. But you'd think that... Well, no, it was freaking out with the Houndooms, wasn't it? In the Houndowers. So, maybe that's true. Interesting. Well noted. Thank you, Arven, for the insight of what possibly could have happened to him. That's definitely good to note for later, though, for sure.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure both that brute and Mabustiff will make a full recovery eventually. So how do you feel, Mabustiff? How's the Herba Mystica working?
Let's see here. Oh. Not sure, but apparently Arven's noticing something.
No pressure? Not like it's fair to expect. Every kind of herb mist could have some huge effect, right?
I guess fair.
No, it's not like the effect has to be immediate either.
I guess this one's not doing much. That doesn't really matter that much. As long as it's doing something for him. Even if it's not, like, something we can obviously see.
Hey, it's okay. Don't worry. Spooks and I are gonna make sure you're right as rain. We've got one more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all.
Hopefully so.
It's just gotta be.
I hope so as well, buddy.
Alright, Spooks. Next stop is on our little herb hunt, should be the last.
And that's gotta be the fact. Unless there's still one more, and I'm not sure about that one. But, could be. There might still be something afterwards. I don't see why not. Because I don't think the story is going to end directly after, grabbing the last herb. And unless I'm wrong, who knows? I'm just making guesses at this point. But definitely within time, we'll definitely find out.
But we can't lose steam till we're done. Let's keep up our momentum. Here we go.
Let's definitely keep it up. It looks like Mabostiff is getting more vocal than it was before. Like, it was slightly vocal, but now it seems like it's more vocal than it was. So, I'm guessing it's feeling better. It's not fully better, but it's feeling better than it was vocally. So, maybe that's what it was. But, here we go. Back into Toro. Since Toro usually calls, it's kind of weird that he called twice, though, with the fact of the Quaking Earth Titan. So he was watching us this whole time then, if he knew exactly that we were running into that thing. Huh. Okay then.
Hello, Spooks. This is Toro.
Hey, Toro. Long time no see.
I took that Miradon has regained more of its original power. After it's jumped into the air, you try to press B again. Should glide now.
Okay, how to glide. Press B when you're in the air. Miradon will not glide for you. If you press the B button once more, you'll stop gliding and immediately start falling. Okay, that sounds terrifying, but good to know, just in case we do want to make a dive bomb.
You must continue helping Miradon recover.
Okay, we'll try. But there we go. Another Titan down. Another gym down. Leaving us with 2 more gyms. 1 more Titan. And, well, let's be honest here. Technically, only 2 more Star Grunts. Or Team Star Bosses, I should say. So we're getting much, much closer. And honestly, Glassadow gym over here, I believe it was Glassadow, right? For where that positioning is, I just want to make sure. Yeah, Glassadow gym. Then we also have the fighting type Team Star. We have Fairy over here. Honestly, so Ice, Fairy, Fighting. I just want to see what we have left. Dragon, and then Psychic. Because I'm pretty sure this one was Psychic. No, it's Fairy. Okay, wait a minute. Fairy? Oh no, I got confused because of the raid thing. Okay, I was right, Psychic. Okay, I was about to say, because I thought Fairy was Ortega over here. So, interesting. Okay, with that being said, that is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. Thing is we'll try out the glide real quick if we can. Thing is, we can jump really high now, so we can easily set up the glide if we want to. But cool. Can we... No, we can't speed while in the air. But it's still cool, though, because that can still make us go to quite distant places on its own. Oh, and I think this... Yeah, here he is. Capsicid. So his evolution to Capsicid is Scovillian. Interesting. But yeah, definitely pretty cool, though, nonetheless. With everything we've done today, we've definitely done a lot. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, it always is. And with that being said, in the next episode, we should be getting into our next gym leader, I think. I think that is our next plan, based on the story mode list that we now have. So I think it's another gym. I believe it's the Psychic type gym, specifically. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode,
and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.